Got some music playing in the background today, so hopefully you guys can hear it. Let me know if you can or if you can't. We're essentially going to do a full body rinse today. We've only got 45 minutes together, so essentially we're going to try and bring in a lot of, I guess, familiar movement patterns that we usually see in a yoga practice. And I think let tonight's practice be about, you know, doing the same poses, breathing in the same way, but finding that little bit of unfamiliarity or finding that little bit of newness even with the same poses that we're doing, even with the same old breath that we're taking in and out. I think for me especially, hi Ruth, I was so blind. Yeah, I think especially at this time where, you know, we're in isolation, we're in shutdown, it can feel like we are, you know, doing the same old thing every single day. So I just thought to, you know, tonight's practice, we might just do movement patterns that might be very similar, but it's up to us to find that little bit of newness, that little bit of freshness in our own practice. Does that sound good? If it does, go ahead and hop over to your mat. We're actually going to start our back tonight in Supta Baddha Konasana, so laying butterfly, soles of the feet together, and arms in cactus arm tonight. So arms just go wide. If you just joined in, hello, and my name is Simon. If you've never met before, here we have, including my lion mane. So let's get started. We're going to start in Supta Baddha Konasana, so laying butterfly. On our back, soles of the feet together and arms in cactus. Don't really have to force the knees to go out. Just let gravity do its own thing. And what I found right here in cactus arm, there's a little bit more opportunity to give our shoulders, our arm bones, and our neckline to surrender. Just go ahead and notice sensations at the back body where we feel like we're just allowing the mat and we're allowing the ground beneath the mat to catch our weight. The breath originates from the tip of the nose. It gently tickles the back of our throat and see if we can continue to breathe deep until it arrives at your big toe. And then on the exhale, it travels up the body, gently warming the back of your throat, and then the exhale also gently tickles the edges of our nostril. And if there is more opportunity to allow the belly to be soft, to allow the buttocks to be soft, go ahead and grant yourself that permission. Just really taking the first couple of minutes here in our practice to notice that we are in charge of the breath, taking back manual control. And even though we're breathing in the same old way and breathing out the same old way, can we be just a touch more curious and a touch more interested in where the breath can travel today? your side to collect the knees, to touch in towards one another. And from there, just allow your hands to be on the floor, but take the knees in towards the torso. You can have a gentle hug of the hands towards the shin bone or behind the thighs. But rather than feeling like the arms are the one doing the work, allow your thigh bone to actively hug towards your belly button tonight. Really feeling the hip flexor, really feeling your inner thigh starting to warm up. And then from there, keeping the leg position, inhale. On the exhale, gently coil your nose in towards your knee, rounding into this little ball. Inhale, rock back, and exhale, rock forward. Take as many rocks forward and back as you require. And I'll go ahead and meet you in downward facing dog. And when you arrive in down dog tonight, let's just allow it to be a permission to move and explore the body. No rules, no guidelines. You know, throughout our yoga practice, our yoga journey, we've done hundreds, thousands, maybe tens of thousands of downward facing dog. But how can we make this down dog feel fresh? How can we still be curious and interested with this downward facing dog? It's almost like this practice is a relationship between us, our body, our breath, and also our mat. Whether we're celebrating our 1 year anniversary, our 5th year, our 10th year, or 25th year, let it stay interesting and fresh. And then when you finally manage to find stillness here, really feel the handprints plug down in towards the mat here. There's a difference between just finding that big pancake in the hand versus the gripping of your mat. So feel like you're charging the hands downwards and forwards, but at the same time, you're gripping the 10 fingertips. Just gently notice how you have more support around the wrist that way. Good. And then just softly flirt your heels closer towards the mat. Maybe you lift your 10-toe pads. Notice how that takes your buttocks just a touch higher. Go ahead and inhale through the sides of your body. Drawing the inner thighs back to create space in your lower back region. Bending the knee, look forward, roll yourself forward to a plank pose to inhale. Downward facing dog to exhale. 2 more like that, rolling forward to plank. Down dog, slowly expel the breath out. 1 more, inhale, like you're charging the crown and the collarbone forward. Pause here. Really firm the hands to puff through the upper back and then drag the body forward gently. Inhale, dropping the knees down. Lower all the way down through to the belly here. We'll take a baby cobra, inhaling to elevate the collarbone. Stay here for a moment. Notice if you're over-relying on the hands or if we are just lifting the back of the heart. Today, in this newfound curiosity and this newfound relationship, how can we lengthen the toes slightly towards the back of your mat? Whilst we gently energize your heart center and your nose tip forward towards the top of your mat. feel this lengthening relationship. Inhale. Child's pose to exhale. Feeling your belly expand and swell towards the floor. Soften something around your body. Rise up to all fours. Inhale. Curl the 10 toes under. Down dog. Exhale. Rising up to the tippy toe. Bend the knee, gaze forward. Take as many steps as you require to walk towards the top of your mat. From there, halfway lift to inhale, like we're edging the heart space forward. Maybe hands comes to shin. And then exhale, just draping the whole body, the neck and the collarbone down. 2 more. Inhale, kiss the heart forward. And exhale to bow to Mother Earth. 1 more like that. Inhaling, lengthen from tail to crown. And exhale to soften. Stand tall, reach the hands to the sky, breathe in. Connect the hands to heart center, Namaste. Close the gaze for a moment. When we stay curious, when we stay interested, therefore we stay present. You gotta be in the now to notice the way that we're standing on our 2 feet right now. You gotta be present to notice the way we are inhaling and exhaling. And we certainly gotta be present to notice if we are carrying tension around the body, or are we simply standing tall, magnificent and grand, but full of softness around our body here. Keeping your eyes closed, because you know this movement. Finish the exhale, and then reach the arms up with the eyes closed. Just naturally let your 10 fingertips marry to one another. Take 1 more breath to elongate from heels all the way through to your middle finger. Fold forward to exhale. Good. Halfway lift, you might like to open your gaze now. So you can plant the hands down and step back to high plank. From this position, again, edge the body forward to inhale. Low plank, chaturanga on the knees or on your toes. Cobra pose or an up dog, same. You lengthen the 10 toes back, hard, kissing forward. Downward facing dog to exhale. Breathe in, feel the palms pancake whilst gripping at the same time. And then breathe out to create space in the lower back. Bend your knee, gaze forward. Walk, step, or jump to the top. Halfway lift here, flat back, long spine. Fold forward, exhale. Gaze close. Stand tall, reach up, breathe in. Let the palms naturally collect. Hands to your heart, Namaste. And again, gaze close, reach up. Notice the journey of folding forward. Feel it every single part of the way. Halfway lift, eyes can be open. Maybe switch your leg to step back to plank once again. Gently press the floor away, fire up the buttock muscle, and then lower halfway on knees or toes. Cobra or up dog. Smile to your beautiful heart center here. Downward facing dog to exhale. Same, 1 breath in. Slow breath out. Bend knee, gaze forward. Walk step, forward fly to the top. Halfway lift, inhale, lengthen through the back body. And exhale, bow deeply, close the gaze again. Notice the journey up, inhale. Hands to heart, how the hands know where the heart is. One more Surya A, inhale, reach up. And exhale to fold. Half lift, open the gaze forward. High to low plank straight away, chaturanga this time around. Cobra pose is equally juicy. Downward facing dog, exhale. Drink a breath here. Negotiate heels down, bums up. Bend knee, gaze forward. Walk step or little pounds to the top. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Gaze close, stand tall, reach up. Hands to heart, Namaste. Good. Reach up again with your breath. Sit into Utkatasana to exhale. Just like your first cobra today, allow the tailbone to dial down towards your mat, whilst the roof of the mouth is trying to lengthen up towards the ceiling here. Breathe in. Left heel off the mat. Stand up, lift the left knee here. And just like at the very beginning, it's about taking that thigh bone in towards your belly button here. So go ahead and inhale, scoop the navel in and up. Dekasana, aeroplane pose, we tip the nose forward and we lengthen the left leg back. If you're shaking, doesn't matter because you're going to take a breath in. Land your left toe behind and then crescent lunge. Inhale, reach the arms up. Good. And then exhale. See if you can just marinate just a touch deeper. The two frontal hips. Think about lifting and curling them towards your own armpit whilst you fire up the left heel back. If you wanna, you can place one hand on your left butt cheek. You can feel that left butt cheek tone and become just a little bit more solid. Go ahead and breathe in. And then exhale, maybe relax the shoulders a little. Easy twist. Left hand to the floor, right arm up to the sky. Inhale. And from there, maybe lengthen to the edges of your neck on the exhale. Take one more breath in. Circle this arm backwards and into the floor. Straighten to your right leg here. Now in this modified pyramid, try and press that left heel backwards and downwards. So you can feel the juiciness along that left calf muscles as well. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Warrior 2, windmill your arms. And then settle. Good. And just really think about right knee still on top of the right ankle. Soft shoulders here, and this beautiful focused gaze at the right middle finger. Same pose, we've been here multiple times throughout our yogic lifetime, but find something different today. Take a breath in, side angle, right elbow, right thigh, and then circle this hand down to the floor, and then reopen that left armpit to the sky. Almost like you're busking the heart to the sunshine here. Or maybe the moonshine. Isn't it a full moon today? Gesso, if you're watching, is it? Take a breath in. Relax something. Reverse the warrior. Stay lower in that front leg. Windmill forwards, chaturanga, or skip to down dog. Yogi's choice here. Now, I don't know about you, but in my practice in isolation, just by doing things differently, you notice different things as well. Inhale. And exhale. Right leg to the sky, breath in. Step through between your hands, exhale. Lunge deep, gaze forward. Step and fall to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, open through your heart space. Bow, you might like to close your eyes again. Stand tall, reach up. Utkatasana, chair pose. Breathing in. Right heel off the mat this time around. Stand into the left foot to reach the right knee up. Inhale. Little turbulence is okay. Dekasana, tip the nose, tip forward. Right leg lengthen. Breathe in mid-air. Land your foot. Crescent lunge. Inhale. Settle. Now I've got a tip here in lunging position. Squeeze and kiss the two inner thigh bone towards one another. Yeah. Can you feel that little zipping up of your pelvic floor to lengthen through your lower part of the torso? And then you can continue the energy towards the top part of your torso. Go ahead and breathe in. Maybe smile on your exhale. Good, easy twist. Right hand down, left arm to the sky. Check that your right butt cheek is still on, so you firm that right heel back. Inhale, open the wings. Circle it back and down. Modify pyramid. Bow. Just as far as it's comfortable. You know, we practice yoga to become more nimble, to become kinder to ourselves. We don't practice yoga to create injury. Breathe in. Enjoy the exhale. No worry two. Inhale, windmill the arms open. And then settle. What can you do differently with your heels, with your toes? What can you do differently with your ankle bones, your arm bones? Just find all these intricate details. Inhale. Side angle, we want to circle this hand down and up on the exhale. Yeah. Not resting onto our left elbow here. Maybe just gently hover them so you know that you're not cheating. Yeah? Take a breath in. And out. Reverse the warrior. Inhale. Cartwheel forwards, chaturanga, or try skipping, downward facing dog. Notice what it feels like. Just to wait here for a breath in. And then wait here for a breath out. Left leg up to the sky. Inhale. Step through between the thumbs. Exhale. Lunge deep. Gaze forward. Step and fold. Exhale. Half lift. Flat back. Bow. Exhale. Stand tall. Reach up. Namaste, hands to heart. Take a breath in and out. One breath, one movement. Reach the arms up, inhale. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Left knee to chest, breathe in. Dekasana, fly in mid-air. Land the left foot, crescent lunge, inhale. Settle a little deeper, exhale. Twist to the right, right arm reaches up. Modify pyramid, circle the hands down, straighten the right leg. Warrior two, inhale. Side angle, exhale. Reverse, stay low. Chaturanga, low plank. Knees, toes, skipping, back bending, taking it with pride. And then down dog, smoosh the butt to the sky. Right leg up, inhale. Step through, exhale. Lunge deep, breathe in, open the collarbone. Step and fold. Squeeze your thigh to your belly button. Halfway lift. Try again, thigh to belly. Stand tall, reach up. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Right knee to chest, stand up. Dekasana, fly, my friends. Crescent lunge, reach up to the sky. Settle the hips, fire the legs. Twist to the left. Modified pyramid. Warrior two. Side angle, Parsvakonasana. Reverse, inhale. Chaturanga. Back bending. Down dog. Left leg to the sky. Step through. Lunge on fingertip. Fold forward. Lengthen the back body. Fold. Stand tall, reach up. Samastitihi, hands to heart. Close your gaze. Any different? Are we more present now, more curious, more interested? How can doing the same thing over and over again be so refreshing? All up in the mind and up to us to be willing and to be wanting to notice those little gems that we might perhaps missed out on in the past. Reaching the arms up to inhale. Chair pose, Utkatasana, exhale. You've been here before. Left knee to chest, breathe in. Dekasana, fly back. Crescent lunge, inhale. Something different, hands to heart as you settle. As you settle here, press the palms in towards one another. Elbows will be super wide in that one long horizontal line. Take a breath in. And then just twist your heart over to the right hand side. Now notice how this line doesn't change. Feel free to stay here in this upright version of twisting lunge, or you might like to tip forward, connecting the elbows to the outside, but your thumbs remain at the center of your heart and you still have that long line, elbow to elbow. Good, you guys, you got this. One more breath in and out. Warrior two, inhale. And as you exhale, zip the legs together. Shift forward, inhale. Triangle pose, Trikonasana to exhale. It's not about reaching for as low you can reach with this right hand here. In fact, I'm taking my right armpit towards the top of the mat. And I'm trying to lift this left hip structure and the left waistline up to the sky. Can you feel it? Yeah. Take a big inhale here. Look down, circle the hands to the floor. You've been here before, haven't you? From there, three-legged dog, send the right leg up to the sky. Right knee to the belly button as you exhale. One more like that, breathe in. This time, bend your right knee and yawn the hip open. From here, look forward between your two thumbs. Roll the body forward like the very beginning. Shift your weight to your left hand and your left foot. Let the right foot naturally land. Let the bum naturally land down. From there, just check your left armpit is open. And then inhale to flip dog. Pressing generously into your left hand print and your 2 feet here, like you're trying to kiss your belly button up to the sky. Take a big breath in and out. One more inhale, start to look down. Shift your weight to the 2 hands, downward facing dog. By your reactions, I just know how much you're enjoying that. So let's try it on the other side, shall we? Rise up the tippy toe, inhale. Bend knee, gaze forward, walk, step, or jump to the top. Halfway lift, inhale, flat back. And exhale, fold. Stand tall, reach up. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Right knee. Dekasana. Crescent, inhale. Hands to heart, settle. Notice the thumbs pressing into one another. Elbows are trying to swim away from one another. So notice the broadening of your collarbone. And then twist left. Choice to stay equally juicy. Rather than finding the fault in modifying, find the interesting notions about modifying. Otherwise, go into a full revolved crescent. For 3, for 2, for 1, inhale. Stay for your exhale. Warrior 2, big windmill of your arms. Straighten the legs. Trikonasana, inhale, guide the left armpit forward and just let the left fingers naturally touch down whilst you reach out of your right armpit socket here. For 3, for 2, find something new about this shape and this position. Breathe in. Circle the top hands forward and down. 3-legged dog, left leg to the sky. Left thigh to the belly button, exhale. And again, 3-legged dog, inhale. Bend your left knee. Look between your thumbs. Roll the body forward first. Good. Just to stack your shoulder above the armpit. Above the wrist, and then from there swivel over to the right hand, right foot, and just sit down for a moment. This is what we want to avoid. So feel that peeling open of the armpit, setting up, and then express. How good's that? Like you're kissing your belly button, your rib cage, your heart space, and your chin, all up to the sunshine here. For 3, for 2, for 1, look down, inhale. Flip however you like, just slowly and surely to down dog. Inhale. Child's pose, I thought you would never ask. We are in charge of the breath, not the other way around. Even though it might look like the breath is shortening right now, the heart is thumping right now. take back control of the parts that we can take back control. That's the truth. And if we stay present, we know that's the truth. From there, rolling the body forward to Sphinx pose. Elbows under your armpit. Just gently roll the shoulder head away from the earlobes. Same. It's like we're trying to take our bum crack towards the back of the mat. And then the heart center towards the front of the mat. Just a gentle back bend here. We've done a massive one from the 2 flip dogs. It's the evening. Don't want to be too yangy at this time of the night. Take one more inhale. And slowly lower down. Rest onto your right cheekbone. Cactus your right arm out to the side. And then roll your left shoulder and your left hip on top of the right hand side to create a chest opener. Now like to close your eyes once again once you're there. In this familiar territory of a chest and shoulder stretch. What else do you notice? Do you grit your toes? Do you grit your butt cheek? Do you clench your jaw and tense your eyebrow? Finding unfamiliarity in a very familiar territory. On the flip side, finding familiarity in a very unfamiliar territory. It's a very interesting situation we are all in together right now. Inhale. Slowly flip onto the belly. Carefully rotate over to your left cheekbone and then chest opener. Second side. Go ahead, one breath in. And now roll back onto your stomach here. From your stomach, simply rise up onto all fours. And then from there, downward facing dog. Once you arrive in your down dog, just bend the knee, look forward. Take your right foot behind the left wrist, half pigeon, or a deer pose, or somewhere in between. I'm just gonna face you guys. What I found lately is just a permission to not be in a straight line half pigeon, but have that leg onto the side, just to fully relax this right hip and the right thigh. And then negotiate the upper body whilst maintaining this right leg structure. When things slow down, that's when we notice if we're being pulled in 10 million other directions, or are we really here? So going from a fully dynamic flow to a more slowed down version of the practice. to slowly guide you out of the debt. And just swivel the leg bones around. Left leg in front, right leg to the side. That might be very similar or very different. Just honor the body and be, once again, curious and interested as to why they might be so similar and so different. At the end of the day, this movement, the asana or the poses that we practice on the mat here, is to allow us to get into that state of moving meditation. And the step before meditation is concentration. And to be able to concentrate, we need to be present. And to be present, we need to be able to be interested, curious. One more sip. Slowly out. Once again, using so much care and support to come out. Swiveling the two leg bones forward. Paschimottanasana. Everyone bending the knee today. Just reaching the arms up. As you drape your body forward, same, think about is the leg bone that's pulling in towards the belly. So active hip flexor. Your knees might be super bent, but really notice what's different in this variation, especially across your shoulders, your upper back, your mid back, and your lower back here. And if your body permits, sneakily start to straighten out the knees bit by bit by bit, but maintaining contact, belly in towards your thighs. Inhale. Soften something, exhale. And then slowly roll your body up and support yourself to lay down onto the mat here. Once we lay down, go ahead and bend the knees. Knees directly underneath the heels. Just the one super gentle bridge, pressing into the palms, pressing into the heels. Magnetize the thigh bones towards the sky, away from the mat here, and notice the rolling effect of the spine, floating away from the mat as well. Rather than only using the buttocks to work here, see if you can bring in the support of the handprint, energizing down, the support of the four corners of the footprint, energizing down as well. For 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, generous inhale. How slowly can you kiss the mat, one bone of your spine at a time. Your arms would stay wide, using your hip flexors and your core to draw the knees and the thighs in towards the body. And gently roll the knees over to the left hand side. Wherever they get to, doesn't matter. Just as long as there's no pain, no discomfort in your body. Notice the wrapping of the belly button in towards the wall of your spine. Use that to gently draw the knees back into the center. Reaffirm the knee to belly sensation and then drape it over to the other direction. From the space of support, draw the knees back into the center. Sweet, sweet Shavasana, corpse pose. Softness around the toes. Softness around the ankles, the back of the knees. Heavy hips. Heavy spine. Soft belly. Soft chest. A relaxed finger, a relaxed wrist joint, elbow joint, and shoulder joint. A relaxed jaw, a relaxed face, and a relaxed breathing, and a relaxed presence right here, but ever so curious, ever so interested still in the way that we breathe in the way that we breathe out. Maybe there is just some newfound places where your breath can reach that you never thought it was possible. Maybe if you just allow it, it will be possible. Like how we allow ourselves to be curious, to be interested, and allow ourselves to keep the relationship alive, especially this one that we have with ourselves, our breath, our body, and our practice. This practice, this relationship is uniquely yours to keep with you and you only. If being here right now is exactly where you need to be, then go ahead and stay a little while longer, unapologetically and guilt-free. Otherwise, to take the pathway of awakening, deepen your breath in, but slow your breath out. You should notice your body, that the movements start from the most outer extreme of the body, the toes and the fingers. When you created enough movement to roll over to the one side, maybe keep the gaze closed and see how you can maneuver in the dark with the eyelids shut to make your way up to a comfortable seat of your choice, and we connect the hands to the heart. And let's seal the practice by taking, once again, the thing that has been the anchor of our whole practice this evening, our breath. Let's share the most potent and the most conscious. Full inhale together. And out. And to one another. Namaste. Namaste, yogis.